I see trees of green.
Tom Hardy, the Tom Hardy. That's probably the person on IWW on the Academy side, which I didn't expect that to come out of that. He came to class one day and he said, "Man, I just want to meet you. I want to rhyme for you." I'm looking at him like, nah. Like, I'm, in my mind, I'm like, okay, And so he came by the studio one day and it was a bunch of students and he jumped in the booth and started rhyming. I was basically like a field trip type of situation. This is how the studio works, And he got in the booth and he spit a rhyme and everybody's like, okay, And at the time he was named T3 and I'm like, well, we can't use that because that's Slum. He's my brother's Slum Village, So we gotta change that. So we came up with, what's your real name? Thomas Hardison, the Tom Hardy. And one of my partners, Eddie Blackman, which is his management, came with the whole green face idea. And it just took off, the green face. And he models himself after, his rhyme style is like Dungeon Family. He says it in all his music. He's like a walking Dungeon Family encyclopedia. Like anything you want to know, he's here to tell you. And it shows through his music. And just like Rhapsody, I don't think he wants to be one of the best white MCs that ever lived. I think he wants to be one of the best MCs ever lived. And, history writes a new chapter every day, so we'll see what happens. And, that's quirky. Hi guys, and what do you say? Am I allowed? And all that stuff. That's Tom Hardy. That's Tom Hardy.
Bless my soul, I love you.
Hey, Ninth, I'm a dedicate this
The
one
Tom
to
Hardy from Durham, North
all
Carolina.
the underground rappers trying to get that rap money. Man, I'm not trying.
I'm sticking to the traditional hip hop sound and the traditional hip hop aesthetic, but I'm bringing Southern hip hop into the mix with my voice and with my cadences. I'm bringing New York hip hop into the mix with the boom bap drums and everything. As far as my content is kind of like, it tends to be silly or punchline heavy. You know what I mean? Like I like to have fun with the music. I was an 18-year-old freshman at Durham Tech Community College, and I had a math class that coincided with Ninth's hip hop and context class at Central, North Carolina Central. Central is right here, Durham Tech is right here. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to math class today. I'm going to rap for Ninth Wonder. And I sat in on the class. At the end of class, I was a little nervous. I was like, hey, Ninth, I'm Tom. I'd like to rap for you. He just started laughing. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't going well. But then he was like, oh, no, man, I don't usually let people rap for me, but you can come up to the studio and play me some music. So luckily I had a flash drive on me or whatever, and I played him 2 songs. He really liked one of them, and he really hated the other one. And from there, I knew he was going to be honest with me at all times. With Ninth now, we work all the time. He's busy as shit. Like he's all across the world working with big artists and whatnot. Then he comes home and he works with, me and Act Proof and Rhapsody and Remo and TP and everybody else, and gives young local talent a chance to get to where he's at by lending his ear and more than just like making beats for me. He gives me style ideas and ideas of how I should rap and what I should talk about, and it's not that he's the main influence on that, but he does more than just produce. He's the CEO of the label, and he's the boss. You know what I mean? Ninth is the boss. Really, the whole Dungeon family. I've been a real big fan of the Dungeon family for quite a while. So Goody Mob, Backbone, Cool Breeze, Witch Doctor, people like that. I'm a big Redman fan. Little Brother in his heyday was just classic. Tribe Called Quest, of course. The whole Justice League, man. Like, I've been asked to describe my sound pretty succinctly, in combining 2 forces, and I would say Dungeon Family and Justice League together is my sound. I put out a mixtape last year, September 2009, called Curse of the Green-Faced, and I put that out with Ninth and Cannon. Ninth did the lion's share of the production on there. I think he did like 13 out of 19. And I had features on there from Murs and Young Chris from the Young Guns and Freeway. And it was a great CD, and people really flocked to it. But I'm getting ready to put out another tape called Secret of the Green Magic with DJ Green Lantern, and I've got all types of producers on there: Ninth, Crisis, No from Cunning Linguists, Vitamin D, a lot of the Band Geeks, a lot of great talent, and a lot of great features as well. And of course, I'm all over it. I'm on every song. It's my mixtape, and it's the shit. Like, you're gonna hear it and hear the difference between the first and the second, and you're gonna understand my growth as an artist.
Yeah. It's Tom Hardy. They didn't always used to accept me as a rapper. No. Little did they know, right?